What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and welcome on back to Mass Effect 3. If you could quickly just leave a like and a comment on the video, I would greatly appreciate that. Help me feed this one into the algorithm. Today's episode, we are going to go investigate Aralakh Company. You remember the Krogan team that Wrex told us about being lost somewhere in the Traverse? Well, here they are in the Ninmar cluster. Figured we go check this out while we have a moment. Now that we took care of that bomb issue, Tachanka's not going anywhere. Actually got some breathing room to go do some other stuff here. Okay, so I'll go get this stuff after the mission, actually. I'll scan all these planets and things after we get done here. We'll just go right to the main mission. I wonder, is this planet going to be invaded by Reapers if I scan? No, it's not. Okay. But we all landed on Utukku. Although Utukku is habitable, extreme temperature and violent weather have discouraged colonization. Because the planet has little liquid water to retain heat, surface temperatures regularly oscillate between 70°C to -60°C. Utukku's vegetation is notable for having evolved flexible central stalks to survive high-speed winds, as well as leathery leaves to shrug off the planet's frequent sandstorms. Animal life is mostly confined to the planet's small oceans. Utukku has few valuable minerals. We're actually going to take Javik on this quest too. Let's switch things up. We've given Garrus a pretty good run, and we haven't taken Javik out yet, so... Come on down, big guy. Give him a good run for his money. We're not dealing with many shields this time around, so it's actually a perfect opportunity. We got a new heavy pistol. What do we get? Oh, the Scorpion. That's the thing that shoots the explosives. I will actually let him use it because he doesn't have any cooldowns to worry about, so it makes perfect sense to let him use this. I'll give you penetration too, although I don't see how it would matter. The face then, that's his homeworld gun, I think. But the damage is really not that good. It has great capacity, but the damage is really low. I'm gonna sit you with the Matic like everybody else. Hope you can pick up a new weapon system first. Yeah, we'll do that. Sometimes I've let him take his regular weaponry just because it makes more sense canonically, but he never really uses it to a good effect. Okay, so we already have our energy drain maxed out. I guess we'll finish off incendiary ammo. So what do we have? Ignite enemies with an intermittent explosion that covers 2.5 meters for 140 damage. Okay. Or we increase health and armor bonus by 10. That's a little more than 10 because it's going from 28 to 42. That's actually 14. That's not 10 at all. We could try the explosive burst. Because if this sets other people on fire... Yeah, if this will set other people on fire, then we can chain the concussive shot explosions quite well. But I don't know if it does set people on fire or not. Why not? We'll try it. Screw it, right? We can always respec if we get in trouble. And then now that that's out of the way, we can either save up to get all the way up this, or we can start working on frag grenade or one of these other ammo sets so that we can get the ammo booster right here, because that's a passive. It applies to everything. You just get net more ammo if you do that. That's 5, so we don't have enough. Javik, my boy. What do you got? First 3 don't matter ever, so we can just spam those. Power damage by 40, health and shields. We'll give you power damage. Weapon damage or power damage? Power damage, of course. And increase squad mate power damage, duration, and force, or increase squad mate shield recharge speed. Doing your shields back or power damage and duration? Let's do that. That'll buff the hell out of Liara too if it's squad wide. Okay, so Dark Channel. Effect transfers to a second target. What are we doing here? Plague an opponent with a persistent damaging biotic field. Effect transfers to a second target if the first is killed. And it does 50 damage per second. Up to 54, 56, or it lasts longer. Slow target's movement, increased recharge speed, increased damage. Okay, so let's look at some other stuff first. He has pull and he has slam. Slam's doing a lot of damage here. I think I'll go up the slam tree. Impact radius by 2 meters. just crank the force out of its mind. Increase damage and force of biotic detonation by 50. Yeah, we'll up the detonation. We're going to be using him for that. Incapacitate a slam target for 5 seconds or increase recharge speed. With the recharge speed. I like being able to spam abilities in this game to keep people off their feet. So now do we want pull or do we want dark channel? Does this prime somebody for a biotic explosion? It doesn't tell you, huh? Is there anything here that talks about detonations or primes? No, but it does do damage to armor and barriers. Okay, we'll get dark channel. It's his unique ability anyway, so it'll be cool, I think. It already lasts for 33 seconds, so we definitely don't need it to go any more. We'll buff the DPS on that. Alright, let's go see what's going on with the scout team.
Has there been any change in the situation, Commander?
Our backup is waiting for us at the drop point. Aralakh Company, Krogan Commandos.
That's correct, Shepard. They are an accomplished unit. Their decisive action in liberating a colony from Batarian pirates made them famous.
Good to hear.
This is going to be like our first taste of Krogan special ops.
Krogan scouts since they went through the Rachni relay.
I don't like the sound of this. The Krogan would have come prepared to fight.
We don't know much, but no Rachni activity has been reported.
Yeah, Krogan go to the bathroom prepared to fight.
It's been years since you released the last Rachni Queen on the condition she'd disappear forever. She was desperate to save her race.
Just be ready for anything.
The game is forgetting to mention the Mass Effect 2 conversation we had. They seem to all be skipping that.
Shuttle just arrived. You better get moving, Team 2.
Recognize that voice.
See anything, let me know.
Grunt?
Shepard? Shepard!
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question. Didn't those idiots lock you up?
They did. Put me in lockdown to keep the Batarians off me. Didn't want problems with the Council while they prepared for war. But the situation changed.
Yeah, they got bigger problems, all right. That's why I'm out here running Aralakh Company.
You're in
They're
charge.
tough, think they're invincible. Reckless, but effective.
Sounds familiar, Grunt. How did you go from being new and unproven to your own command?
Wasn't easy. When Wrex put Aralakh Company together, he needed a leader who represented the future of our species. Thanks to you, I completed my rite of passage on Tachanka and became part of Clan Urdnot. I was an equal, and being the strongest, I was chosen to lead this honored company.
I bet some didn't like a tank-bred Krogan being in charge.
I'm sure they
I
died
collected
quickly.
a few scars earning my place here. These Krogan respect me.
I'm sure they do. So do I. Yeah, I guess Grunt currently is the closest equivalent to a Spectre you would have, although I don't think there would ever be a Krogan Spectre. I don't think they have the subtleties required or the discretion. They would just see something and want to fight and burn it all down. But that's going to come in very handy against the Reapers, so...
You were a pain in the ass, Grunt. But if you're Krogan or half the soldier you are, we might make it out of here.
Pain in the ass, but a very big pain in the ass.
Glad you're here to crack some heads, Shepard. Hard to believe this might be Rachni. Seems crazy. The Rachni. A chance to face the old enemy? Impossible to resist.
Yes, you are the one. The Krogan who occupied my quarters on the Normandy. You left your mark.
What? Who is this, Shepard?
You shouldn't be so anxious to face the Rachni. They were formidable opponents, even to my people.
The Rachni were around during the
Ask
Prothean
me
Age.
later.
Whatever you say.
That's
We don't know
interesting.
if the Rachni had anything to do with this. We're here to find the scouts. I didn't see any signs of activity during our approach.
Agreed. But this place smells wrong. Like a bad wound. Our scans show the tunnels down there lead to a large central point. If we're lucky, it's a nest.
If we're
A
lucky.
nest might be fortunate. We could end this here.
Aralakh Company, move out!
Well, it wouldn't be the first time we've taken down
Grab what you
Rachni
need,
nests.
Shepard. Meet me at the scout camp ahead.
Yeah, the Rachni being involved during Javik's cycle is very
Take what
interesting
you need to move out.
for numerous reasons. One of the main reasons that's so interesting is because the Rachni communicate through biotics and telepathy. the exact same way as the Protheans do. They kind of evolved the same way, which makes that extra interesting that that's from the same cycle, and that also means they have lived a very long time. Which wouldn't that mean that the Reapers spared them during his cycle? That means the Reapers figured the Rachni weren't worth harvesting back in that cycle. But I guess they did use them as shock troops later on, so maybe that's why. But the Rachni being around for Javik's cycle is very interesting. I want more on that. That sounds super interesting and in-depth. I don't think we can ask Javik about that, but that piqued the hell out of my curiosity. Because like I said, they literally evolved the same way.
The Krogan are overconfident. It's their weakness.
Don't tell Grunt that. I don't want to see a Prothean and a Grunt fight here. Especially with how many men they got. You're pretty outnumbered here, Javik. Let's go down into this shit show. Not that I even really understand
Ready, Shepard.
where we're going.
Right behind you.
These parts first, Grunt. I know you're eager to smash.
You ready to go?
What did you do after the Collectors were defeated?
I spent most of my time back on Tachanka learning what it was to be Krogan. In the lab where I was created, the lessons were like fighting with practice weapons. They had no bite, no impact. I needed the blood and pain. I made mistakes, but I learned.
Tell me more about this company.
Aralakh means Eye of Wrath. We are
That's a
named
cool
after
name.
the fierce Tachanka's son. Wrex handpicked us from different clans to show a united Krogan. We were sent because we're the strongest.
So you're all the strongest warriors from each clan?
Did Warlord Okeer imprint anything on you about the Rachni during your creation?
Okeer ensured I knew of the Rachni. They are respected as an enemy. Everyone thought they were dead, defeated by the Krogan. You proved that wrong. If they're here, my blood demands they die.
What happened to the scouting party?
Looks like something dropped half their camp down a hole. Their shuttle must have been lost as well. They weren't going anywhere. Doesn't matter. We're here to find the Rachni and burn them out.
All right,
enough.
let's get going.
Finally. Right behind you, Shepard.
And we did change our armor here a little bit too, as you can see. We got the black on black now. Change that up a little. That's not good. Yeah, that's a problem.
Everyone all right?
Shepard! You in one piece?
Looks like we're all okay. Keep in radio contact.
On our way!
You're the only one that stuck the landing though, it's Liara. Everybody else ate shit right there. Into the tunnels, I guess. It's a bad place to be if this is overrun by husks or something else.
Grunt, we've got a body of a scout here. Been dead a few days.
Yeah. If he has his weapon, grab it. You won't need it anymore.
We got the flamethrower from Emmy too.
Webbing?
Looks like it.
Well, that's not creepy at all, is it? Man, the environments are cool. I really like that they added the aspect of darkness here with the lights and things like that.
Everybody be ready.
I love that they added this as a feature in this game where everything can be dark and spooky now instead of everything being bright and well lit like a fantasy.
Confirmed.
What are these eggs?
I see something.
Yeah, what is that?
We need to be cautious. They're dangerous.
Make sure we get rid of all this crap while we're down here for sure. Yeah, this place is already a bad time, huh?
Those codes, Shepard. Reaper technology.
Maybe.
It definitely looks like Reaper tech. Or at the very least Geth if it's not Reaper. It definitely has the same aesthetic. Watch out, we used a lot of that ammo. definitely Arachni.
We got company.
Light him up, Shepard.
Along the far wall, Shepard. Is that Rachni?
Oh, it looks like one.
Good eye.
It's the Rachni, or what's left. Another species twisted by the Reapers.
Grunt. Rachni presence confirmed. Modified and very dangerous.
Finally, something to kill. Nothing here yet. Lost a Krogan to a sinkhole. Bad way to go.
Yes,
The
it
breeding
is.
ground must be here. The Reapers are protecting an asset of great significance.
I wonder, do we have a codex on that?
The Reaper, a myth common to Sovereign. The Citadel races have classified the known variants of Reapers into 4 types. Capital ships are Sovereign-class Reapers 2 kilometers in length. They typically target the dreadnoughts, defense installations, and industrial cities of organic civilizations. Experts believe the Reapers harvest a single species of organics during each cycle of extinction to create these massive ships. Some
One
capital
species
ships
per
are
cycle.
capable of launching small drones equivalent to fighters. Destroyers are 160 meters long and, in astounding numbers, make up the bulk of the Reaper fleet. They engage cruisers and other smaller ships, as well as communications posts and enemy command centers. Research suggests destroyers are created from those species that are not harvested to make capital ships.
And Sovereign was a capital ship.
Transports carry husks to unconquered planets and bring victims of the harvest to Reaper processing centers. They vary in length from 200 meters to 1 kilometer, but unlike capital ships and destroyers, do not appear to be self-aware. Instead, other Reapers operate troop transports remotely. Processors, also called slaughter ships, are mobile centers for mass DNA harvesting. Like troop transports, processors appear to be remotely operated by sapient Reapers.
So they literally cart victims off into all this stuff. They stuff them in ships and then they get harvested in their DNA to create either a capital ship or a destroyer. But only one species gets the glory, I guess they would see it as, of being a capital ship each cycle.
Ravagers are former Rachni that the Reapers have transformed into heavy artillery through a process of implantation and genetic modification. As walking organic turrets, they can sustain and inflict considerable damage. Ravagers bear egg sacs that continuously spawn swarmers. If the sacs are destroyed either during combat or upon the Ravager's death, their entire contents burst forth to charge the enemy and explode on contact. A dead Ravager expels a caustic gas and an acidic puddle. Alliance scientists have
So they have
theorized
Rachni
that
children,
it is
too.
easiest for the Reapers to maintain control over units of Rachni genetic extraction because of the species' neurological predisposition for hive mind consensus.
Same reason they wanted the Geth. And if you listen to what the Rachni Queen said during Mass Effect 2, I'm pretty sure the Reapers have used them as shock troops before to test the galaxy's readiness to be harvested. That's the way that she made it sound, at least, with the oily shadows and
Question, Reapers
things.
have been here.
Agreed. Let's find out why.
Yeah, it's definitely Reaper tech. Whatever's in here is not getting the chance to come out to play.
Locked, Shepard.
Copy that.
It must open somehow. What is that?
Found the key.
Very good.
Look out!
us off.
Looks like we're finding another way out of here. Come on.
What was that noise, Shepard?
Now the only way is through.
Cave in. We're all right.
Good. Didn't want to dig you out.
That hurts my feelings, Grunt.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Shepard, I know what happened to the scouts.
What did you find?
They got hit hard. The leader ordered them to carry weapons deep into the caves. He knew the next team would need help.
They died making sure we could make it to the central chamber. Come on.
Krogan doing their duty. Reaper tech. Man, I would be cautious salvaging anything to do with that crap.
Shepard.
Thank you for the singularity, Liara. Krogan corpse.
Looks like a last message. He's asked that it be delivered to an Asari named Erebba on the Citadel.
Okay. Man, if that's the Asari on the Citadel, then I'm pretty sure I know what Krogan that is. That's the Krogan who was writing poetry for the Asari in Mass Effect 2 on Ilium. The Blue Rose of Ilium. That's that Krogan. I mean, I guess everybody has to step up in these situations, right? They brought a lot of people down here as well. It's not just humanity that's enlisting, it's everybody.
Expect trouble.
Okay, let's immediately go back to our main weapon here. Us. You hit that. You hit that. Immediately, Liara. Thank you. Good. Looks like we're all good. Got my flamethrower back for this. Krogan impaled on that. Here's all the tunnels that they come out from. And screw this place. Okay, you hit that. You hit that. You hit this.
Stay low. Don't let it get a beat.
So it looks like Javik's Dark Channel does not prime people for biotic combos. But Liara can combo with herself, luckily. She has an extremely fast cooldown, so I'm not too worried. Krogan had a bad day. Not on spare ammo.
Shepard, some heavy fighting. Tough bastards.
Yeah, man, these eggs are spawning children now.
Krogan fight better angry.
More Reaper tech. There's a lot of these eggs here, so it looks like the Reapers are actually farming Rachni for the war effort.
Careful.
Switch that back out.
The Rachni thrive on toxic planets. Strange to find them in a breathable atmosphere.
The Reapers have altered more than just their appearance.
So they can't thrive on toxic planets anymore, this modified version. I mean, honestly, I'll take it. That's kind of a nerf more than anything else.
The Reapers are breeding an army down here. Rachni
think?
recruits at an alarming rate. These place would hide their numbers until it's too late.
I agree. And they're throwing everything they've got at us so we don't reach the nest.
The Rachni almost killed the galaxy by themselves, so I don't know if you can imagine Reaper-enhanced versions of that with Reaper support, but it would be a bad day for the galaxy. They're not trying to play fair. They might already have a billion advantages, but what's one more, right? They're not here to have a fair, honorable fight. They're here to exterminate us as quickly and efficiently as possible.
Shepard, we're blocked and getting overrun!
I'm on it!
Move it, Shepard!
God damn, Grunt. He's such a savage. Yes, you are. We can avoid these since I don't have the flamethrower. You can't, okay. I'm gonna try and just skirt past that, but luckily we have incendiary ammo, so the netting's not gonna bug us too much.
There's the power node.
Come on!
Hold that thought, Liara. My firestorm, my pistol piercing mod.
Thanks, Shepard. That wasn't webbing stopping us. That was Reaper tech.
We ran into it too.
The Rachni have backed off for now, but they can smell our wounds. Any worthy enemy would regroup and finish us. Soon.
We're close, Grunt. Those barriers were protecting whatever's down that passage.
We'll dig in here, kill anything that moves. Buy you some time.
Good luck.
I don't need luck. I have ammo.
That's wise words to live by.
Target, get ready!
God, I love Grunt. It is very unsurprising that he's here in a leadership role and for extremely dangerous missions, right? It just makes sense. If you were picking a leader for a squad like that, you would certainly be looking at Grunt. Okay, so you have damage and duration, or increase weapon damage taken by a target by 15%, increase power damage taken by a target by... Let's do the flat damage for in case we need to nuke somebody off a really strong barrier or something like that. And since I know the Dark Channel doesn't really do anything, I mean, maybe we slow the movement speed, but I'm kind of more interested in doing pull now that I know that that doesn't actually combo with anything. Let's just give him options. The more options he has, the better for us, right?
More eggs.
Take it slow.
She's singularity on a baby Rachni. That works, I guess.
That does not look like a Rachni nest.
Grunt, we've located the central chamber.
Good. We got your back, Shepard.
And you kind of saw what's going on here in the distance.
Move it!
There's a Reaper Rachni nest.
We need to find the power node.
Yeah. Plan B.
This is it, people!
I thought. We need bullets.
Come on, we gotta get past this barrier.
There must be more power nodes on the other side.
Yeah, those Ravagers are really, really tough to deal with.
The enemy is as relentless as they were in us.
Stay focused.
That's time to put our head down. Once the shelling starts, that's when it's time to duck. Jesus, man. You good? We're good. Okay, I wouldn't say good. That would be two of these things.
Keep it up, people.
Here we are.
Shepard, the Rachni are backing off. Whatever spooked them won't last. Finish the job.
Copy that.
Goddess!
Has ceased.
What are you?
The last queen. We listen for the children. They are silent. Although the machines come and take them to war, they die alone, silent, far away.
The Reapers did this to you?
The sour note of the machines is everywhere.
You don't seem to be indoctrinated because you're talking to us fine, and if they could indoctrinate you, why are you trapped?
I let you go back in Novaria. You promised not to interfere anymore. The Rachni were supposed to disappear.
We remember. We kept our promise. Retreated back through the relay. We started a new home. Beautiful children. Harmony. But the machines came. They heard our song. Their shriek of sour notes drowned us out.
So that's proof that the sour yellow nuts they were talking about as the Reapers. I mean, we already had established that, but now it's direct confirmation that it's the same as what happened during the Rachni Wars.
They can't hurt you anymore.
Yes,
We understand.
Can you still feel the Reapers? Can they influence you?
We hear the machines, but they cannot control us. Remove this last shackle, and we are free. The children return. They will destroy us all. Release us!
We're getting movement here. A lot of movement.
So the Rachni children would kill their own queen.
Are you capable of fighting the Reapers?
We hate the machines. We will fight for our unborn children. Release us!
She's badly wounded. She needs time to escape.
Shepard, we're out of time. We stay here, Aralakh Company dies. Is that clear?
This is a hell of a fucking choice, huh? So for what it's worth, I don't think that she's indoctrinated here. If she was indoctrinated, they wouldn't need to tie her up and web her. And have it so that her own children would kill her if she tries to escape. If she was indoctrinated, they wouldn't need to do any of that, right? So she's definitely herself. I guess the implanting with Reaper tech happens post-birth. But as far as I am aware, queens can be indoctrinated. It just seems like they didn't do it to her. This is such a tough decision, man. But if we're gonna have any shot at destroying the Reapers, we need every kind of shock troop infantry that we can get our hands on. And the Rachni are so badass that they squared off with the Krogan. And it took the Krogan plus rest of Galaxy to deal with them. So if we can get, and then the speed in which they repopulate too. If we can get Rachni troops for the war, that's going to make a huge difference. Almost as big of a difference as having the Krogan for the war will. I don't know how I'm supposed to explain the politics of this to Grunt, because it's his men that's going to have to pay the price for this here. But victory at any cost, right? That's what Shepard said. That's what Harbinger said. Victory at any cost.
Listen up. Aralakh Company holds the Rachni off while the Queen escapes. We'll buy you some time. Grunt, fall back to our position and lead us out.
Damn you, Shepard! I'm leaving my team. On my way!
Commander?
That's an order. She's too valuable an asset to lose.
That is a very hard, non-black and white choice.
Now get us out of here!
Grunt's a savage. And we just asked him to sacrifice his team for his ancient enemy, and he did it. Without much hesitation.
The shuttle's down that path. I'll hold them off. Get out of here, Shepard! My turn.
Grunt is such a G.
Cortez, we're the last ones out.
Copy that, Commander. Shuttle is waiting.
You big, beautiful bitch.
Grunt!
Anybody got something to eat?
Thank God. That decision already weighed heavy. I didn't need that to get any more heavy.
I'm reviewing your report on the Rachni situation, Commander. This could have gotten complicated fast. I hope you know what you're doing, cutting a deal with the Rachni Queen. We got burned last time. I'm trusting your instincts, Commander.
We can count on her support, Admiral.
We don't really have a choice.
I hope so. But we cut the Reaper supply of new Rachni troops and picked up some additional Krogan support. I call that a victory.
Absolutely.
I've got to get back to it, Commander. Watch yourself out there. Hack it out.
No more fresh Rachni for the Reaper invasion,
Shepard,
which
you
helps
made it out
everybody.
there. Sounds like I missed a hell of a fight.
It was bloody, Rex. We could have used you.
Too busy talking rather than fighting. Feeling restless. A war going on and I'm stuck keeping the peace.
Tell me about it.
I heard you made some kind of deal with the Rachni Queen. If they get out of hand again, it's your ass on the line.
Understood.
I heard Grunt managed to get out of there with a few scratches.
You could say that.
We'll get him patched up, back in the fight.
Good to hear.
I should get back to it. Keep me posted, Shepard.
Okay, so at least Grunt is okay, and Rex didn't seem too upset about the Aralakh Company, but I mean I am. That sucks that the Aralakh Company is toast. That sucks. There's a lot of history there too, right? Named after the Wrath of the Sun, and they were all just sacrificed there so we could get an edge in the Galactic War, but that's not just for humanity. That's for the Krogan too. So we got Rachni workers plus 100. Not at all mindless insects, the Rachni are capable of feats of engineering comparable with any sentient species. While initially greeted with suspicion, the Rachni workers dispatched to the Crucible have integrated into the project smoothly. They work especially well on tasks that benefit from group work, and senior Crucible staff members are learning to trust the Rachni with more complex problems. So they're helping us directly build the Crucible, and we have Krogan here, which is Grunt. The perfect Krogan was thrown into the world without a past, a name, or a cause. After destroying the Collectors with Commander Shepard, Grunt returned to Tuchanka to learn what it means to be Krogan. After countless arguments and brawls, the clans have granted Grunt a modicum of acceptance. Tough, wary, and cunning, the young Krogan knows this experience will pay off now that it's time to fight the Reaper's forces. And if we had gone the other way there, we would have gotten the Aralakh Company alongside Grunt. As it stands now, unfortunately, we only get the man himself, but still, that's a hell of a fight.
Need something, Shepard?
Yeah, we can't talk to
That's
him
it for
about
now.
Aralakh.
Let's get back to work.
Anytime.
Alright, so before we wrap this one on up, I'm just gonna quickly go back and check my message terminal. Get a little paranoid about that.
Reapers don't have colonies. You can't bomb them, or you're bombing what's left of your own planet. They make their own soldiers out of our civilians. They don't have supply lines. How do you beat something like that?
I'll let you know if I think of something.
And she brings up an excellent point there. Their home worlds and their home bases are your home worlds and your home bases. Their soldiers are your people.
Commander, Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Interesting.
You know, my lab studied the Rachni.
Long-distance communication with no time lag, the ability to control workers, and at close range, the Queen can even speak through dead or dying members of other species.
Glad they're on our side.
If we can develop instant long-range communication without quantum entanglement, maybe when this war is over.
Might be a complex issue for being aboard the Normandy trainer. From Liara to Sony, my project, Shepard. I've been working on something I'd like to show you. Can we meet in your quarters when you have a moment? Liara. And we will go ahead and take care of that next time. So now is where I'm going to wrap this one up, and the next time we'll talk to Liara and Engineer Adams and get that all squared away. So thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause and help improve the channel, please do check out those links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Mass Effect 3. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.